it's Allie, and today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite books at the moment. It is called Hot Zone by Catherine Mann. Now this book is from the Elite Force series. I think there's only 3 of them at the moment. And this one follows a pararescueman named Hugh Franco during an earthquake. Hugh Franco has to go underground to rescue a lawyer named Amelia Bailey. Now, obviously, we all know he's going to fall in love with her because that's just, look at this. I mean, look at this cover. I've read this book because I love military stuff and I like romance, and it is a good small light read, and I flew through this in just a few days. I didn't read it all in one day because I hadn't read for a little while, and I thought that would be a little too much to ease myself back into it. So this book is pretty much what you'd expect. He saves her and then they have to hide out from all the smugglers and all the looters and just all kind of mayhem that happens after an earthquake. In that time, she realizes that he's a little more rough than she thought he was. He's got problems that he's trying to deal with. His wife and child died, and he kind of closes himself from feeling any love. And through the days after the earthquake, she softens him up and she makes him realize that love is worth it. And it's not a heavy read. It's more something to make you feel good. Like I said, it's an easy read. It didn't take very long. It made me laugh. It made me cry. It's just one of those that you read to ease yourself into reading if you haven't read for a while, or if you're just feeling a little sad at the moment, you can read this and it'll just make you feel really good. And who doesn't love a good military romance? I do, for one. Catherine Mann she's a good writer. Just the way that she makes you feel sorry for the people you should feel sorry for, but still understand that maybe the bad guys aren't so bad, but they are still a bad guy. Like, you understand what they're trying to do, but you can't commend them for it. You can't feel good that they're trying to do the right thing. My favorite part of this book was when Amelia saved Hugh from a snake. She hates snakes. She's terrified of snakes. But that just made me feel like when the situation calls for it, you can do pretty much anything. And I just think this is a really good, easy, lighthearted book. I mean, not lighthearted in the sense that it's completely comedy. It's just lighthearted enough to where you're not bawling over it all the time. It is a very serious subject. It deals with the earthquakes and the men that have to go in, men and women, that go in and help rescue people. And the PJs, the pararescuemen, who go do that, who jump in and crawl underneath the ground and underneath buildings and all that to rescue somebody who's been trapped from the earthquake or could possibly be dead, and they have to haul them out. And that just makes me really respect those kinds of people, and the idea that even other people like lawyers and doctors and whoever can step up and also help out just really made me really like this book. And I will definitely be purchasing more from her in soon. She just makes a good fun read, and it's not a very long book. It's only 335 pages, which seems like a lot to some people, but if you're a really avid reader, then it's not going to be too much for you. And I would definitely recommend picking this up, or the other two called Cover Me and Under Fire. I think there might be more. I don't know. But definitely check this out. It's a good one. Hot Zone by Catherine Mann.